Good morning! Today I am here with Tony G once again, and we will be reacting to some more Audition horror stories. Okay, so I made part 1 of this over a year ago, and I asked you guys to submit some stories, and I didn't get to them until now, but better late than never, I guess. So if you have a Audition horror story that you'd like to tell, please leave it in the comments, or if you'd like to remain anonymous, please send it to this email right here. And in the third video, I will read some of the comments in the video, as well as some of the anonymous emails. Okay, so I got 9 of my favorite stories to share, and then Tony G here is going to share one of his Audition horror stories at the end of this video, so make sure you stay for the whole thing. But first, if you haven't already, make sure that you click that subscribe button, and ring that Liberty bell, and click that like button. Because at 69,420 subscribers, I will be doing the 69er cadence and a Tinder profile reveal. And also make sure that you watch 31 seconds into the ad breaks, or else I will sick my big black cock on you. No, like I have like a rubber chicken that's like big and black.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, let's get on with it here. First story is from Boriss. So Boriss is sharing an experience when he was auditioning in 8th grade for honors band. I am a tuba player, so all I'm really responsible for is bringing the instrument and a mouthpiece, but sadly when I arrived at the school, I realized something was astray. There I was, a little boy, 200 miles from home with no mouthpiece. Now I figured this is fine, they'll have some laying around for sure. They did not. There were 4 other tubers there, and all of them had mouthpieces, and me being the little sneaky boy I am, I decided that I had to steal a mouthpiece.
Wow.
Alright. Is this like a confession? Like Grand Theft mouthpiece
The
here?
reveal?
Yeah. 10 minutes before auditioning for parts, I found a random tuba case, snatched the mouthpiece, and sprinted into the audition room. The audition itself went well, and I felt I had dodged a bullet, but when I left the room, it was a catastrophe.
Oh no.
There I saw the kid who had lost his mouthpiece with 2 security guards and an assistant director all searching around the band room. The only thing that came to my mind was, if they leave, I can put it back in the case. So I walked up, wide-eyed and horrified, and told them I think I saw one outside in the hallway. They quickly left. I plopped the mouthpiece hastily into the case and walked as far away as possible to seem less suspicious.
He should have put the mouthpiece in the hallway and then said that. And then walked away.
Yeah, then he wouldn't have even, he wouldn't have had to deal with the security guards or any of that. I think he just, like, felt bad and was like, super scared. At least you tried to do the right thing.
Did you get in?
I hope you did, after all that freaking effort. Story number 2 is from Super Mario J&B. My weirdest audition experience of all time. I was the 3rd person in line to go into the audition room. Number 1 went in and came out, then number 2 went in. I heard the door shut. About a minute later, I heard the judge ask for number 3. I went in and did my audition. Then as I was leaving, number 2 came out of the closet door on the other side of the room, instrument and music in hand, head down, and rushed past me out of the door. Apparently he had forgotten which door was the way out of the audition room. Isn't that why there's like an audition proctor? Like to guide the people?
Thank you, have a good day. Or just hide in the closet. It's fine.
Get in the maybe that kid did so bad the proctor like forced him to like, go sit
Watch
there
what this guy
think about
does.
it. Yeah. Third story comes from Will. So he is at his region band auditions in 7th grade. I feel I'm prepared, but I'm really nervous because this is my first time really auditioning for anything. So I go in there and I'm super nervous, I do the mallet piece, I do the mallet sight reading, I walk over to the timpani, and all of my sticks fall out of my stick bag and spew everywhere. And I'm rushing around trying to pick up all of my sticks, and I step on one of my marimba mallets and it cracks. I'm so sorry to hear that. Then I know I'm definitely not going to make it. That's because my band director told us that if we slam the door or do anything that shows we are mad or nervous or something, they will likely deduct points. Anyway, I finished my audition, and I feel really bad about my audition, but I'm glad I did marimba before my palate cracked. I guess that's good.
This sounds like something you would have did by accident.
I guess so.
Came back from PASIC and you broke your mallet immediately.
Oh, dude, that thing broke in the suitcase, like on the way. I was so mad. I just spent like $60 on these vibraphone mallets, and they were broken before I even put them. But yeah, I don't think I agree with. I think that's something his band director told him just to make sure he didn't like
make him look bad.
Yeah, I see. That didn't work out. That advice.
He said he auditioned 7th grade, and then 8th grade he made 3rd chair.
Okay, yeah, so I guess he did not get in that year. But yeah, good to hear you improved and learned on what not to do, I guess, and got in the next year. Nice job.
Made sure it wasn't a traumatic experience.
Yes. These auditions can be traumatic.
Oh, yeah.
Story number 4 is from That Boy Monts. My weirdest moment was in 8th grade region, and some kid during his audition just gave up and started playing Chill Bill on the marimba. Yeah, is that like some meme thing? Well, my subscribers keep calling me out for not knowing these meme songs.
Oh, is the thing from Kill Bill?
Oh, okay. Alright, Chill Bill is the same thing as Kill Bill. I guess he like starts rapping though. Yeah, okay. I guess this is a meme. Sorry, my meme game sucks. I'll try harder, I guess. That is kind of funny though. I guess like when in doubt, just play random crap. I don't know. Okay, next story is from T.Y. Tang. So I joined band in junior year without any previous experience in band. I was really bad. Like it took a month to learn how to mark time. So I finished the season of tuba, barely making it through by the skin of my teeth. And indoor drumline season was coming around, and I decided to join the visual ensemble. So now, as a stupid rookie who can barely do anything, I didn't understand what a word line was. Background, I go to Arcadia High School, and my school is very competitive in WGI, placing podium for the past 3 years in Percussion Scholastic World. Yes, Arcadia High School is really freaking good, okay? So I went into the audition basically making myself look like a clown the whole time. I was competing against section leaders and color guard members who were much better than me. I couldn't even crab correctly. Let's just say I was trash and I got cut real quick. But I did make the line senior year after getting really serious and deciding to do drum corps, and I got a WGI medal, so happy ending. That's good. That's a good story.
I like that a lot of these stories, the people who are doing these are going back and like trying again the next year. Or...
Yeah. I hope this video, like, it doesn't discourage people from auditioning. Like, this is just some crazy stuff that could happen, but it seems like all the people sending these stories, they'll still go back and audition for something else. And just like this person, I mean, his school is like one of the best, so it's even harder to get in. So that's good that he got in and won a medal. Nice job there. Okay, so we are halfway through this, but before we get to the last 5, we got a little reveal to do. So in one of my recent videos, I talked about 4 crazy boot camp stories, and I mentioned that one of those 4 was a fake story. So you saw that video, right?
Oh yeah.
Which one did you think was the fake story?
I think the one with the trapped in the closet.
So the second,
the
Tony G thinks the second one was fake. So, reveal time. The first story, break a leg, was true. Down off of the top of it and like destroyed his leg, like shattered it. And that's all I'm gonna share. Yeah, you guys thought I was gonna tell you which one was the fake one? Nah. We got more stories to share, and each as we go here, I will reveal more and more of which one was true and which was fake. So, number 1, confirmed true. Anyways, let's get back to it. Story number 6 comes from Martha Draws. I cried in the middle of my audition, Lamau. Now all of my friends give me tissues before I go in, just in case. Aw.
That's sad.
Yeah, I guess it didn't go well. Or maybe she cried out of, like, happiness.
Probably not.
No, she didn't know.
BYOT.
Yeah. Story number 7 is from Drumline Archives. The worst audition experience was my first drum corps tryout with the Sacramento Mandarins. I was a sophomore in high school, about 5'3" trying out for quads, and the 2 other guys in the line were 6'1" and 6'3". So, man. We put the equipment on and were about to head to sectionals, but I had left my backpack on the ground. I tried to pop a squat to pick it up, but I wasn't accustomed to how stupidly heavy Premier quads were. Needless to say, I completely fell over, dropped everything I was carrying, and the drums rolled off the J-bars and onto my face. Yo, falling with tenors on is the worst. I would know.
Yeah.
There's no real graceful way to do it. You just kind of hope for the best.
I was hoping it was like the drums fell off like that Cabby's video.
Oh yeah, that was
the solo and they fell off, but no, they fell on his face.
Yeah, sorry to hear that. Yes, this was my first impression before we even played a beat or marched in any basics block. Somehow I was able to redeem myself in the rest of the audition, and I made the line. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, off to a terrible start, but you recovered. That's what matters, is recovery. And 8th story is from Tasmanian. I play French horn, so my experience is a lot more different, and I was a passionate 6th grader being the most confident player. But I had to sight read, so I did not know how to play the music, so I just started playing Megalovania. So I don't know what that. I think that's like a video game. Hold on, let's check it. Oh, I know. I heard this. Okay, good. So you played that. Awesome. Sorry, my meme game sucks. I will improve. I'll get right on that. But there are some replies to this. So Life on the Ledger line says respect. Then Caitlin H says that's a very bold move. Good gob. And the last user-submitted story is from Adolfo. Okay, so he is at a region band audition here. When I was finally called, I did my timpani excerpt, then the mallet excerpt, and finally I had the snare excerpt. I was so intimidated by the other kids playing it that my nervousness started to grow. When it was finally my turn, I went up with my hand shaking and was told to begin. After playing the first measure, I realized something was wrong. My snares were off. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, I told a story about that when I was in, like, 4th grade, and I didn't get my sticker. I still want that sticker. In complete embarrassment, I kept playing, thinking so much about that detail that I messed everything up. I will never forget that day, and from that day forward, I always checked and made sure that my snares were on. So that's good. You learned from that mistake. Honestly, you probably did the best thing you could have by keep playing. Like,
yep.
I didn't do that when I was 10 years old. I stopped and started again, and that's why I didn't get the sticker. I'm still really mad about that.
I'll get you a sticker.
Oh, thanks, really?
Yeah.
Aw. Okay, that's the end of the stories, but wait a minute. At the beginning of this video, I said that Tony G had a story. So, let's hear it.
Alright, so I was auditioning for a regional band back in high school. I was auditioning on mallets. I had the mallets that were good for the instrument and good for the piece, and then I walk into the room, and I was like, where's the marimba? And there was like an old Keylon xylophone where the keys were like green and like gray. It was like, I had no idea what this was at the time. So I walk in there like, okay, hi, welcome, blah, 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 here's your, please play your piece for us. I had these soft mallets. And I was like, well, this isn't even going to speak on this instrument. This is a xylophone. And these are like for a marimba, like middle to lower range of the marimba. The mallet was soft, so you could barely hear the pitch. So I was like, this is great. And I started panicking, and I just was like, all right, whatever, let's play. So I just played through the piece as good as I could. I actually didn't make it that year either. And I actually told my private teacher, and he was super upset with that. And he said, you know, if they couldn't provide an instrument, I would have provided one for the audition for all the students who wanted to try out. He's like, that's a terrible experience that you had to deal with.
Now, did other students bring their own marimba, or did everyone have to audition on that thing? Like,
yeah, some people had their own marimba, and like, must be nice. I didn't have.
Oh, see, that's some bull crap.
Yeah.
Like, this is stuff they don't tell you. Like,
yeah.
Hey, maybe you should bring your own marimba in case, you know, you get some crappy xylophone.
Yeah. And, you know, I went in there, I was like, you know what? I don't want to be one of those people who's like, I'm going to wait for you to be the last person to audition. And I wish I would have waited, because one of the other students who auditioned also studied with my teacher, and she brought her marimba. So I was like, I could have just asked her for it, but I didn't know.
Yeah, I guess that just goes to show you, like, anything could happen in an audition. You want to be as prepared as possible, but expect some random crap to go wrong out of nowhere. I guess that's a good lesson.
Yeah. Play through it anyway.
Yeah, play through the pain. So once again, if you have a horrific, terrible, or funny story, please leave it in the comments, or if you want to be anonymous, send it to this email right here. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you click that subscribe button and ring that Liberty bell and click that like button. And also consider buying a custom t-shirt such as this one or that one. And have a good morning. But first, if you haven't already, make sure that you click and click the like button. How far? I don't know how far I was gonna do that. And I'll do end click.
Okay.
End click. And